Alright there guys, welcome back to another video. Haven't seen me here in a little while. I'm at Kennedy. Wanted to vlog yesterday, but it's so fucking hot and I had to work till 7. I worked 11 to 7 yesterday. I do kind of wish that I got out in the morning to at least get a vlog in. But then knowing me, I wouldn't eat. And then I'd go to work or get ready for work, go to Pit Row, grab a Monster, go to work, drink that Monster, fucking be hungry until I finally eat. It's gonna be still like 11, morning yet somewhat, I believe. And, it's starting to get warmer and warmer out. So I got a feeling that when I go back to get lunch, because I think we got some pizza at home yet from Tuesday. Because it was $10 Tuesday at Papa Murphy's. And I think we got some pizza at home yet. I don't know. I'm going to go home and look. If not, I'll go to Quick Trip. So, I don't know if I told you guys yet or not. So, the flooring plate, if you guys know the Green Bay area, if you guys know where the Walmart is on the east side of Green Bay on Main Street, on the other side of Main Street, there's this flooring place called JW Flooring. And we keep our camper in the back lot there. It's at home right now because of what's going on with it. With the floor being rotted out on the outside and whatever. But anyway, like I said, we keep the camper there normally if we're not using it. And when we got the camper out, when we found out about the fucking everything letting go and shit, there's a truck halfway parked in front of our camper where me and my dad were able to get it out. And then, the truck was still there. And the truck's still on the property. It got deemed as abandoned. Like the owner left it there and doesn't care about what happens to it. And the owner of the business, owns that whole lot. He owns the building, the lot, whole lot. My dad goes there one day to, when the storage for the camper is due, because we gotta pay rent for that spot. If we don't pay, we lose the spot. Just like how if we don't pay rent in a house or whatever, we lose the house or the apartment or whatever. And it's just like the same thing happens with where we keep the camper. We lose our spot if we don't pay. So the guy that owns the lot said, hey, or my dad said, hey, I got a bone to pick with you about how people are parking in here. He's like, what are you talking about? My dad's like, I'm talking about that freaking white truck that's sitting halfway in front of my freaking camper. He's like, I don't know how you're going to get, he said that he didn't know how we were going to get the camper out, but he's seen that we got it out. It's out, it's at home. And he's like, well, you want to buy that truck for cheap? I just got to get a title. My dad's like, I won't buy it until you get a title, and I can get a title. I told my dad's telling me about this. He's like, so you remember that truck that was parked halfway in front of our camper at, where we keep it? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, what about it? And he's like, because the guy that owns the flooring place, his name is Joe. He's a good guy. I got nothing bad to say about him for the little bit that I've talked to him. But, like I said, I got nothing bad to say because I've only talked to him a little bit, and he's not a bad guy. But anyway, like I said, he's like, well, I'll sell you the truck for cheap. The guy abandoned it. He got moved back to Mexico or whatever the case was. He had to go back to Mexico for whatever. I don't know why. And he's like, I'll sell you the truck for cheap. I just got to get the title, like I said. And like I said, my dad said that I won't buy it until you have a title because, you can't register it in your own name if you don't have a title. Unless if you buy, take out a loan for, let's say, $30,000, $40,000 for a brand new, somewhat new vehicle, or whatever the vehicle costs, then the bank owns the truck, the vehicle, truck, camper. The bank owns the camper, truck, RV, car, motorcycle, whatever, until you pay it off. And then, once you pay it off, the title becomes yours. You put it in your name, and then you can do whatever you want with it. Let's say you drive it until it all rots out, or you drive it until it breaks, you can't afford to fix it, you just paid it off, you junk it then, blah blah blah. And whatever. So I'm thinking about giving the guy a couple grand for the truck because he says it needs a little work. If the truck needs work, I am not paying no more than $3,000 for it. I'll give the guy $2,000 because I think that's still a fair price. It needs a good cleaning, it needs a battery, which batteries aren't fucking cheap. So, I'll have to put a new battery in it, and I need new tires, and I'd have to really clean it and blah, blah, blah. So, but anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here and go bike a little while yet. Think about what I'm going to do for lunch. See if I got pizza at home or whatever. And probably thinking about going down to Barrett's today too. I don't know. So, but like I said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.